Welcome to Spiritual Ray. Today, we will journey through the life story of Mother Mary, from her miraculous birth, to her hidden childhood, to her role as the Mother of God, and finally, to her heavenly glory. Some of these details are familiar, while others come from traditions that give us a glimpse of her untold young life. Mary's parents, Joachim and Anne, were faithful Jews, but they carried a heavy burden. They had no children. Joachim, filled with grief, went into the wilderness to fast and pray, while Anne wept before the Lord. Then, an angel appeared to both of them separately with a message of joy. God has heard your prayer. You will bear a child who will be blessed for all generations. Not long after, Anne gave birth to a daughter. They named her Mary, which means beloved of God. From the very beginning, her life was marked by God's grace. When Mary was just 3 years old, Joachim and Anne fulfilled their promise. They brought her to the temple in Jerusalem to dedicate her to the Lord. Tradition tells us that Mary joyfully walked up the temple steps on her own, as though led by God Himself. In the temple, Mary grew among other young girls. She spent her days in prayer, learning the scriptures, and weaving for the priests. The elders marveled at her purity and devotion. Even as a child, her heart was entirely God's. Imagine that while the world did not yet know her name, heaven was already preparing her to become the living Ark of the Covenant, the one who would carry the Son of God within her womb. Mary's younger years were quiet, but holy. She was gentle, obedient, and always ready to help others. She lived a life of simplicity, free from pride or selfishness. Many writings tell us that she spent hours in silence and prayer, often withdrawing to listen to God in her heart. She loved the Psalms and the law of Moses, and she carried them in her memory. The people who knew her described her as humble but radiant with God's presence. Though she was young, Mary had already chosen to live fully for God, even making a vow of virginity, a promise of her total dedication to the Lord. When Mary reached her early teenage years, it was time for her to be betrothed, as was the custom. The priests prayed and discerned, and God revealed Joseph, a humble carpenter from Nazareth, as the man chosen to protect her. Joseph was older, righteous, and trustworthy. He took Mary as his betrothed, not knowing that he was about to witness the greatest miracle in history. One ordinary day in Nazareth, Mary's hidden life turned into heaven's stage. The angel Gabriel appeared with these words: "Hail, full of grace, the Lord is with you. You have found favor with God. You will conceive and bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus." Though troubled, Mary did not doubt God. She asked only how this would happen, since she had vowed her life to him. Gabriel explained, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you." And with her words, "Behold the handmaid of the Lord, let it be done to me according to your word," salvation's story began. Mary's yes changed the world forever. Mary gave birth to Jesus in Bethlehem, in a humble stable. Shepherds and kings came to adore him, but Mary treasured all these things in her heart. She raised him with Joseph in Nazareth, teaching him human love, while he revealed divine love. At the wedding feast in Cana, Mary interceded with a simple request: "They have no wine." And with that, Jesus worked his first miracle. But Mary's greatest test came at Calvary. She stood at the foot of the cross, her heart pierced with sorrow, as Simeon had foretold. Yet she did not abandon faith, and from the cross, Jesus gave her to us all. "Woman, behold your son." From that moment, Mary became the mother of every believer. After Jesus rose from the dead, Mary rejoiced but continued her life in prayer and humility. She was present in the upper room at Pentecost, strengthening the disciples as the Holy Spirit descended upon them. When her earthly mission was complete, God gave her a unique grace. Mary was taken body and soul into heaven. We call this the Assumption. There she was crowned Queen of Heaven and Earth, not as a distant figure, but as a loving mother who still intercedes for us today. The life of Mother Mary is a story of humility, hidden faith, and unshakable trust in God. Her untold young life reminds us that even in quiet and unseen years, God is preparing us for His purpose. Her yes at the Annunciation shows us the power of surrender, and her presence at the cross shows us the strength of love. She is not only the mother of Jesus, but also our mother, guiding us closer to Him every day. Friends, thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Mother Mary. If her story touched your heart, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to Spiritual Ray for more stories of faith, light, and hope.